Isn't he just the cutest little puppy? I love this little guy. You can also see I have actual ink marks on my finger. You know you're a real writer when you always just have ink marks on you. You can also see my socks in the background. The dog steals them. Whenever I put them in the laundry basket or whenever I go to do laundry, he runs away with them. I don't know what his obsession with socks is. I don't know why you are so obsessed with socks, but as long as you're happy. Yesterday, I had this idea for a story, and it's one that I'm very excited about, and I didn't want to lose momentum, so even though I promised myself I wouldn't start anything new, I did. I keep breaking this promise, so now I keep having more Word documents upon Word documents on my computer, but I was just so excited about this story. I spent about 3 or 4 hours yesterday plotting everything out, writing down all my thoughts. Anything I could think of that I wanted to incorporate later on, I put into this notebook. I was so excited when I was drafting this story. I know I promised myself I wouldn't start anything new, but I couldn't resist this idea. I really like it. I think that it has a lot of potential. Between the amount of ideas that I have and the amount of writing that I need to do, it's astronomical. I feel badly admitting this, but I have so much that I want to get done, and I'm really excited about this idea that I'm going to be a little less focused on doing my Artist Way journey this week, and I'm not going to spend time on these exercises today because I want to get my writing done. I'm really focused on getting my thoughts on paper today, and this whole process is supposed to help me become more creative and a better writer. So if I'm already doing that, I feel as if I've already succeeded to a certain degree. That's just how I'm feeling right now. I really do think this journey might be for people who are a little bit more blocked than I am. I have a lot of ideas and I want to put them into action, and that's where my focus is going to be for the next couple of days because I really want to get more words on the page and I don't want anything to stop me from achieving this goal. Heading out to go to class for feminist theory. Last week for class I had to give a presentation. This week I get to just go sit back and let the other students give their presentations. So hopefully this will be an easier night tonight, which I am really looking forward to. One of the benefits of attending a DC-based university is that you will be a part of the consortium. I'm pretty sure most universities in the area are. Even though my degree is going to be from American, I can take classes at other schools in the area. This spring, I am taking classes across the board at different schools because I wanted to be able to pursue different topics, and since American didn't have some of the classes that I wanted to be a part of, I was able to have a course away approved so that I could pursue feminist theory at George Washington University. This spring, I'm taking classes at American, George Washington, and Georgetown. In all honesty, the process itself was not that easy. First of all, I needed to justify my reasons for taking the class. Then I needed to go through 3 rounds of approval from my department head to the dean of the graduate school, as well as having the professor at the other university that we'd like to attend sign off on the class. Once my class officially received approval, I then had to wait for the registrar's office to officially enroll me in the class. I won't bore you with the details, but if you are ever interested in doing a course away, just know it is not as easy as it sounds. I really like going to this class because it is a super pretty walk. I love taking the scenic route. This is one of those classes that I will never take a bus or a taxi to. It is so much fun to walk past the prime spots in DC. I love being able to walk to my classes because I really do feel like I'm a part of the city when you get to walk by monuments and historic sites such as this. Could not be happier taking this class because I really enjoy the topic and the information is genuinely pertinent to what's going on in society today. Since one of my areas is audience analysis, knowing what's going on in the world today is extremely important to me. I also find the readings from the syllabus, as well as the in-class conversations, really inspiring. I have a new idea for a fiction novel because of this class. If and when I finally write this idea and publish it, I'm going to have to give GW and this professor a big old thank you and shout out. I also like walking to campus because I end up listening to music or a podcast, and I usually don't have the chance to do that otherwise, so walking to and from my classes is actually a little bit of a relaxation for me. It forces me to disconnect. I can't be on my phone, otherwise I will quite literally walk into someone. If you live in the city and you are walking along the side streets texting, I wish you the best of luck. I would either end up hit by a car or falling over something and break a bone in my body. I could not do it. So walking to my classes forces me to just be in the moment, which is something that's very difficult for me to do most other times of the day. I really am an advocate for making the most of those small moments throughout the day because I know I don't have those large chunks of time to give. I really do believe that the small moments are what matter, and so having a short walk to class I think can make a difference, whereas going out on an artist date feels as if it should be something more substantial time-wise. The smaller moments shouldn't be trivialized. For lack of better phrasing, those smaller moments I think are more indicative of who you are than those large grand gestures, because what you do on an everyday basis, what your habits are, what you look forward to, I think that's more of who I am than going out for one specific event. So I want to create artist moments, not just artist dates. I think you can have small amounts of time that genuinely mean something to you. For me, it's walking to my classes and just disconnecting from the outside world. Personally, I feel privileged being able to walk around the streets of DC and take in all of these sights. And I think that's one of the reasons why I've started vlogging my Artist Way diaries, because these moments are what matter to me. Heading off to my feminist theory class here at GW. GW is not as suburban as Georgetown or American. It is definitely more urban in nature, so it is a very different walk. This is an inside look for sure.